You say you want to be rich. You say you want to be healthy. You say you want to be successful, but your brain, it's not listening. It doesn't matter how many goals you write down, how many vision boards you create, or how many times you repeat affirmations in the mirror. If your brain is tuned out, nothing changes. So why does this happen? Why does your brain seem to ignore the very goals you're most passionate about? Here's the truth. Your brain isn't broken, it's just being obedient. It's doing exactly what it's been programmed to do by you. And if you want it to finally start working for you instead of against you, there's one mental hack you need to know. Let's dive in. First, the real issue. Conflicting beliefs. Most people are stuck in a trap and they don't even realize it. On the surface, they say things like, I am wealthy, I am confident, or I will succeed. But beneath the surface, their dominant beliefs sound more like, money is hard to make, I'm not good enough, people like me don't win. Here is what you need to understand. Your subconscious mind doesn't respond to what you wanted, responds to what you believe. And it doesn't take orders from weak intentions. It takes orders from dominant emotions, repeated thoughts, and deeply rooted beliefs. So when you say one thing but believe another, your subconscious doesn't get confused. It just follows the stronger signal. That's why most goals go nowhere. But here's the good news. You can reprogram that signal. The tool, it's called auto. Now this ISNT, some fluffy affirmation, trended as one of the most powerful mental techniques ever revealed. Napoleon Hill called it the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. In simple terms, it means deliberately feeding your mind the beliefs you want it to accept over and over until it does. But here's the key. The suggestion must be clear, emotionally charged, and repeated consistently. Your subconscious responds to repetition plus emotion. If one is missing, nothing sticks. But when they're both present, your brain starts to accept new truths that align with your goals instead of sabotaging them. So, how do you use this in real life? With something Hill called the goal statement formula. It's a sentence you create, repeat, and internalize until your brain can no longer ignore it. Here's how it works. By specific date, I will have specific amount or result. In return, I will give value, service, or effort. I believe I will have this in my possession. Let's say your goal is to earn $100,000. Your statement might look like this. By December 31st, I will have $100,000 in my bank account. In return, I will provide transformational coaching to 100 clients. I believe that I will have this in my possession. Now, this isn't just a sentence, it's a blueprint. You're giving your subconscious a deadline, a goal, a method, and most importantly, a belief. Once you've written your goal statement, here's what you do. Read it aloud every morning and night. Write it by hand every single day. And while you do it, don't just say the words, visualize the result. Imagine how it feels. See the bank account. Hear the success. Feel the joy. Because your subconscious doesn't speak in logic, it speaks in pictures and emotion. The more vividly and emotionally you experience your goal as already done, the more your subconscious gets to work, making it a reality. Now, let's talk about the silent enemy. Negative autos. Most of the time, we're not even aware we're using them. Thoughts like, I always mess this up. I never get what I want. I'm not cut out for success. They don't feel like affirmations, but they're powerful. Because the subconscious doesn't judge what's good or bad, just obeys what it hears most often. So how do you flip this? Step 1, identify your most common limiting belief. Be brutally honest. What thought keeps repeating in your mind? Especially when you're under stress, write it down. Step 2, flip it. Turn it into the opposite. Empowering truth. I never succeed becomes I always find a way to win. I'm not confident. becomes I grow more confident every single day. I can't do this because I was made for this. Step 3, repeat that new belief like your life depends on it, because it does. Say it aloud. Write it 10 times a day. Record it in your voice and listen to it on loop. Embed it so deeply that your subconscious starts to expect success instead of fearing it. This is how real transformation happens, not overnight, but through deliberate repetition and emotional reinforcement. The same way you were programmed with fear, doubt, and scarcity, you can reprogram yourself for confidence, abundance, and victory. Let's wrap this up with a challenge. If your goals have been ignored by your brain, it's time to make them impossible to miss. Write your goal statement today. Start your new belief today. Speak them with certainty. Visualize the outcome and condition your mind until your goals feel inevitable. And here's the best part, I want to help. Drop your affirmation or goal statement in the comments below. I'll read every one, and if you want, I'll help you fine-tune it so it becomes a weapon for your success. Remember, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your level of subconscious programming. So rewire that program and make your mind a place where success isn't just possible, it's unavoidable.